there's a sale way down there. I paid basically $5 for everything. All those games and Einhander all together. $5. Awesome, awesome deal. Later. The pawn shop paid. Basically, they were $2 a piece. He said if I buy more than 10, he give me $1 a piece. So I got a whole bunch of them. 007, Juiced, Monster Jam for the 360, SmackDown vs. Raw, Sonic, Story Mode, Mass Effect Trilogy, Monster Jam again, Resident Evil, Minecraft, Need for Speed, Dragon Age, Oblivion, Shift, Ninja Gaiden 2, Aliens Marine, and Forza Sports, or Motorsports. And altogether was, actually he charged me $14. Later. At the Savers, paid $20 for a black Game Boy Pocket with 2 games. The games are nothing great. I believe Chess Master and some other game. And altogether, $20. Later. This was a Facebook deal. I paid $100 for everything. The unknown video game hunter kind of gave me a hint to look at an ad and to see if I spotted a game, which I did. And I offered the lady $40 for the following games, and she said yes. Driver 2, Pac-Man World, Ready to Rumble Boxing 2, Card Games, Mega Man 8, and Tamba 2. No manual, but it has the, the rear case. And I have this game already, but mine is kind of beat up, so I'll do an upgrade. But altogether, $40 is a great deal. This game by itself goes for maybe $90 to $100 in this condition. Later. At the Goodwill, very interesting. This was labeled for $20. I was debating it. The game may be like a $45 game. I went to the front. I paid for everything, and she only charged me $2, so I'll take it. Paid $5 altogether for Last Spectre, Super Mario DS 64, and Ultimate Alliance 2 was $2. This game goes by itself for $15. So very interesting and very good deal after all. Later. At the pawn shop over here, just paid $15 plus tax, I guess, for Super Mario World and Super Mario All-Star. So $15 is not a bad deal. Later. This was a Facebook deal. Paid $40 for everything. It's a PS2 Slim, maybe 2 controllers, Capcom Classic Collection Volume 2, Kingdom Hearts. And the reason why I picked it up is for Monster Rancher Evo. I've never seen this game. Probably uncommon. I don't think it's that much money, maybe $40, but it's a game that I have never seen. So very happy to pick that up. And altogether is $40. Later. So this was a Facebook deal. The guy had it posted for $250, which is high, or not high, high for me. And I had tucked him down to $175, I thought, but we ended up at $200. Not a bad deal. I should be able to make my money and keep a game that I want to keep. And 64, no expansion. He did throw in Ocarina of Time. What do you call it? Strategy guide. Mario 64, Mario Kart, Zelda, FIFA, Donkey Kong, and the best game out of the lot was Harvest Moon. Also F-Zero X is there. The manuals for mostly all the games are there, including Harvest Moon, which is a good manual to have. And altogether, $200. Not great, but also not bad. Later. Alright guys, I have my pickups for the last week or so. As always, we'll do pawn shops, flea markets, thrift stores, and everything in between. It was a weird couple of weeks. Not a lot of stuff, but I picked up a lot of great stuff. A lot of stuff that could be the pickup of the week for a few weeks. Stay tuned for the end. The pickup of the week is really good. Something really rare and expensive. And I paid a little bit of money for it, but it's definitely worth it. We'll get started right away. Picked up the Star Wars from the unknown video game hunter. Found it for me. This is going in the Xbox 360 box that I have for the Star Wars system. This goes with it, so I'm happy to get that. Thank you to the unknown video game hunter. This was at a pawn shop. Paid, I think, 24 bucks altogether. I went there twice. I went there the first time, paid 14, and the second time was 10. I'm just gonna show everything at once. Jack 3, Jack Combat Racing, Juice 2. It actually had Juice 2 for the PSP, Splinter Cell, SOCOM, SmackDown versus Raw, 007, Dragon Age. I believe there was a Need for Speed, there was a Ninja Gaiden, and there was something else that I can't remember. A Monster Jam, and there was also this Monster Jam. Aliens, Colonial Marines, Minecraft Story Mode. I believe there was another Minecraft in there too. Forza, Resident Evil 5, Need for Speed Shift, Mass Effect. I actually get to put it in the collection. Very happy to pick that up. And all that, like I said, was 24 bucks. A couple of more games. Sold a few things, and I think I made like $70 on it. And I'll be able to keep all of these games if I wanted to. At a Goodwill. Very interesting story. I went there, saw a game. They had it priced for 20 bucks. I took it to the front. All the stickers were green. Everything else was 2 bucks, and I think the lady made a mistake. Super Mario 64 for the DS. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. And this was the game, Professor Layton, The Last Spectre. My wife didn't have it. This game goes for about 50 bucks. And to pay 2 bucks for it is an extremely good deal there. Another Facebook deal. I paid 40 bucks for a PS2 Slim that I sold for $89 with Kingdom Hearts. But it also came with Capcom Classic Collection Volume 2, which I didn't have. And then a game that I did it all for was Monster Rancher Evo. This game right now is going for about 80 bucks. So very happy to add this to the collection and Capcom, and basically made maybe 40 bucks out of the deal. So good deal there. At a pawn shop, paid 15 for Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World. Goodwill, paid 2 bucks for Golden Tee Golf. This game for some reason goes for $15, so 2 bucks is not bad. The Sabres picked up black Game Boy Pocket with a couple of games, and I believe I paid 20 bucks for that. This next deal, let me see where I'm gonna go, was Facebook, the Unknown Video Game Hunter again. Kind of saw it, told me if I saw the same thing that he did. I said yes. I went there and I paid 40 bucks for Driver 2, Pac-Man World, card games, Ready to Rumble Boxing, Mega Man 8, and Tamba 2. No manual, but this game, like this, easily goes for about 100 bucks. I had a very scratched up copy, so I am going to use this one because it's meant added to my collection and complete it and have a real decent shaped game for that. So for 40 bucks, awesome deal. The next deal is from a garage sale. Another amazing deal. I went there. The person had a whole bunch of PlayStation 1 games for 50 cents and a PlayStation 1 altogether. I paid 5 bucks. It was an amazing deal. The PS1 is actually, let me see if I can get it out of here. The PS1 is right here. It came with a few games. There was Crash. There was a Spyro. I believe there was a couple of Crash 2. And the best 2 games out of the lot were Bushido Blade, which I didn't have. Very happy to pick that up. And then an amazing pickup, Einhander. This game is going for at least 200 bucks all day. And in this condition, it's easily 200 bucks. So very happy, very excited to be able to pick that up and add it to the collection. The next thing will be a Facebook deal. The guy was selling games. I was desperate. I paid 45 bucks for Mario Tennis, Zelda, Ocarina of Time. I'm actually going to upgrade this label. And Super Mario 64, since I decided to get the greatest hits or whatever they're called. I believe I'm only missing 2 now. So very happy to add these to the collection. The next deal was from Facebook. The person wanted 250 for everything that I'm about to show you. We spoke for a while and we ended up agreeing at 200. The guy was a really nice guy. Gave me a really good fair deal for everything that I got. Let me move this around. Picked up an N64, no expansion. Two controllers that were third party. One that is regular. Picked up Ocarina of Time guide. This goes for about 30 bucks. F-Zero X. Super Mario 64 that came with, I think it came with a manual. It came with a manual. So that's that. Picked up obviously Ocarina of Time, and also that had a manual, so that's happy to get that. Mario Kart, and Mario Kart also had a manual. FIFA 98 had a manual. Donkey Kong 64, and the best game out of the lot. And this game by itself is like $70, and with the manual, it's at least $100 whole day. So very happy to pick that up for 200. He has some other stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up some stuff for him, some very decent stuff. So very happy to get that and have a connection there. Hopefully the prices stay nice like they were. Then the last deal was from a guy that goes to the same thrift stores that we all do. He was very lucky to go to Savers and pick up two boxes that were really expensive for $6.99 a piece. He showed them to me. I said I would give him a fair deal just to kind of tell me what he wanted. I woke up one morning and he sent me a text telling me that he wanted $300. I said okay. I told him I gave him $250. He said okay. He said that's what actually he was thinking. I met him the next day, and this is what I picked up. Picked up an X2 box in excellent shape. Could easily go for $200 by itself. And then I picked up the pickup of the week. This was a my wife is gonna kill me deal. I paid a lot of money, $250. So I'm hoping she doesn't watch this. I bought a Mega Man X2 box only, but in decent shape. I say 8 out of 10. And a Mega Man X3 box and manual only. I already have Mega Man X2 complete, so I should be able to sell this for maybe close to 200 and only end up paying 50, 75 bucks for a box that is extremely rare, that is gonna make my game go up to $1,000. It's got literally, I think this box and manual by itself could be an easily 400 bucks, and to get it for 75 after I sell X2 is not a bad deal at all, I don't think. And it's one of those things that my keep behind needed to get done. I debated it and I got it done. Later. So the pickup of the week was the Mega Man X3 box and manual. This box is not, I don't think there's one on eBay right now, and even the one that I saw that sold, it was really beat up, like missing pieces, and that was 200 bucks. This box by itself should go for about 400 bucks. The manual by itself should be about 100 bucks. So 250 is steep, but I already have X2, so I should be able to hopefully sell this and only pay maybe 50 to 75 bucks for the Mega Man X3 box only, which is an amazing deal. This thing with the game goes for about $1,000 these days. So I'm very happy, very excited, very grateful to be able to pick up such a big pickup. The week was awesome, yet slow. There's a lot of rain. There's a lot of stuff going down. The last 3 weeks, it wasn't much a chance to pick up stuff, but the stuff I did get was really good. The Monster Rancher could have been the pickup of the week. Obviously, Einhander, the same thing. Tamba 2, and then to pick up X3 and all this other stuff was just great week. Like I said, slow, but an amazing at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you all next week. Later.